Hello, and welcome back to Dragon of the Erdtree. There we go. I need to continue forwards, and that involves dealing with a certain golem. Actually, I don't have to deal with that golem. I can deal with that golem some other time. I can even do that off camera because it's very boring and unsatisfying to deal with that golem. What I should, however, do is start, you know, working on this castle, for example. And spoiler warning, I am a little bit more knowledgeable now about stuff that is coming because I'm also playing this game in seamless co-op with some friends, and we have officially started outpacing Avis, so I kind of need to catch up. Excuse me, sir! I haven't actually explored this particular direction of the castle. Seems like there's just a couple of neat little items scattered about. There's also a couple of items still back at that camp. Oh, where's the Black Knight? Oh, there he is. What, your arrows can't rip through this cloth tent? How pathetic. There we go. Quick, easy, clean assassinations with magic. Yeah. I wanted to do that because there are some things around this camp worth looting. Very sure. Ah, there we go, another cookbook. Anything in this tent? This tent is sealed. Very well. Then that is that. Then I will retrace the steps from our last co-op session. And try to move ahead a little bit. Ooh, except I am missing an item that I haven't gone back with on Avis. Sylvia's collected it, but Avis hasn't. Oh well. I can fix that later. For now, I have other matters to attend to, notably boss fight. Yes, I see you. I wonder, can I reach? No, I'm just short of actually reaching. Okay, wall isn't up yet. I just... Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh! Hello, golden hippopotamus. Ow. Dang it. Woo! This fight's a lot harder if you're doing it by yourself! Oh, wow. That definitely is an attack tempo that I'm not used to. His attacks are very slow and I don't know when to dodge them yet. Always the yet. It's funny how in Elden Ring, specifically the attacks being so slow is what throws me off. Alright. Oh. Such a quick look. Oh, right. Phase 2. Yeah, I forgot about that. Right. Drinkies. Don't! Don't! Hey, Andreas, I need a moment to replenish. Buy me some time, will you? So playing in seamless co-op, the boss gets a lot more health. Like a lot more. Because the health scales with the amount of players that are present. But it's big fat stinky butt. You do get the benefit of being able to juggle aggro between multiple players. Which makes a world of difference. Simply having Andreas there made the fight so much easier. Just so Andreas could take some heat off me and I could find gaps to cast more spells. But like, yeah, I felt like I started to get it well enough under control. Ooh, I feel like doing pranks. That was fun pranks. Huh? Wait. My man. Let's say, what were you doing? Deep fall. Fall far, yes. Yeah, adorable. But even if I hadn't already seen it, I would have seen that one. To be honest, I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten about that guy. Let's see. Sword too big! Hello? There we go, sir! A Mingosh, which is just a sword, but it's a fancy sword. Well, okay, a dagger with a large handguard. Use the left hand, thereby complementing a piercing sword or identical blade held in the right hand to enable defensive and distinctive style of fighting. So this is a path I did not take with my buddies in seamless co-op. Which is probably maybe a reason to do that in this video, just so I do something that I haven't done there. It gets rid of the blind element. I mean, it restores the blind element, which is currently mostly missing. Oh, hello. Would you kind gentlemen please choose to fight me somewhere here where it's a little bit more conducive and hospitable to... Man, you guys really like that move, don't you? Ow. I was actually not meaning to cast there, but that's okay. Ow. Just having a little wondering why I wasn't auto-targeting the next one. That's okay. We have a large health pool, so we can compensate for mistakes. I'm surprised that one was still alive. Interesting, interesting. Oh, hello. Two of these fine gentlemen. Quite the shot. I was like, ah, he hasn't seen me, but the moment I started obviously the trick is to lure them . Come on. See, you made the mistake that you didn't bring a shield, unlike your buddy. Your buddy did bring a shield. Which is the smart thing to do here. Ooh, I forget always just how big the range on that is. I was like, oh, I'm well out of its range. But no, I'm not. Ow. Oh, so slow. I rolled too early again. That's okay. Right then. Ah. Right. Yeah, I'm tempted to go down there. On the other hand, I feel sort of obligated to double over the bits that I have been to. Alright. Where are our little friends? Okay, yeah, I can see one. Yeah, hi guys. Oh. You guys considered, you know, that maybe somebody might... Oh, that was actually the most inept ambush that I've seen from you little fudgers before. Now this should be interesting. Here was a character that seemed like, okay, you are clearly serious business. Like, you know, you see a character like that and like, oh, you are serious business. But in Seamless Co-op, we absolutely clowned on this person and never even got to see what they actually did. Hi. Hey, what they do is parry well with a really big sword and use fire incantations. Still no armament. Yeah, that's something. Armor? Oh, armor. Yeah, we never took this lift. We went somewhere else first. Oh yeah, I should do that first, particularly because it's a shortcut that leads back to the Grace. That means that if I die, I don't have to go through all those soldiers and knights again. Apparently, I will then have to go through a bunch of these little grave wardens. At least I'm assuming that they respawn if you sit down here. That makes sense, right? Let's test it. Speaking of testing, I forgot to actually check if my sound is recording. Yes, it is. I'd rather find out halfway through an episode than all the way through an episode. As has happened more than once. Ugh. Come on. Really? Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, that red guy respawned. Now I'm also curious about... Oh, wow! Come on, guys! There we go. Thank you. Any more of our little friends here? Yes, there is. There we go. So, what we did is we went down this ladder. Which finally answered a burning question I had. And I knew it would answer it when we went down this second ladder. It's like, this is an awfully deep ladder. And we found a cool painting. Domain of Dragons. And what was it? There was a... oh yes! This wall was very suspicious compared to everything else, with how uncluttered it was. I was like, oh hello. Where does this go? And this goes to our favorite mode of transportation invented by Miyazaki. Coffin. It is entirely safe. There are no problems with this. Ta-da! We are in that blasted pit. Ah. Now there's a bunch of stuff here, but I'm gonna skip that for now because it involves also fighting a furnace golem. And I really do not feel like fighting a furnace golem right now. I'm having a nice, chill, relaxing weekend. And I don't want to deal with the tedium of fighting a furnace golem. Furnace golems can get lost. They suck. Thank you, Cliffface, for protecting me. I did not want to get toasted by his giant flame cannon. There we go. You rest there, that resets aggro, though you won't get sniped by the flame golem. Well, we went along here, along this path. We fought a bunch of interesting little bits and bobs along this trail. Mostly, well, mostly a whole bunch of flies. There was a bunch of flies up here. They're like spitting poison at you. But particularly key is that there's another Grace here. Hey, guys, I was just in the middle of my Grace animation. You can't just do that. Get over here. There we go. Right then. If you would all kindly buzz off. Get it? Buzz off because they're flies. Oh, I'm so funny. Hello, bird! Kill more birds. Oh, there's an angry bird. Silly bird. Fun fact, birds don't like gravity, so hitting them with gravity magic works really well. Particularly when they're airborne, but that's a little bit more of a finicky timing. So, find my center under the cascading waters. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually. Is this already... Okay, yes. Whoop. Wait. Is that the big... There's layers of droppiness. I think the first step is dropping here. Yeah, I think it drops here and then there. And then we can go back along the river to find some loot. Oh right, I picked up the dry leaf talisman. Alright, so then we have some Miranda flowers here, you know, the usual. Excuse me, I am just here to loot. Erdtree fragment. Which is exactly what we wanted. It is always what we want. More Erdtree fragments, more better. Okay. Where are we at? Yes. Oh yeah, I have some item descriptions to read in a hot second because we picked up the dry leaf talisman. And that is probably very closely related to the dry leaf armor set, which we just picked up. Smithing stone, always good. Okay. And then we have a little boss fight. And this should again be a really tricky one, I think. I imagine that this is going to be difficult. Oof, I have a lot of runes. You know what? I'm first gonna look for a grace and then come back here. This is where we, that little crypt is where we, or mausoleum rather. I think that's a, yeah, I think that's a mausoleum. Anyway, that mausoleum is where we ended our last co-op session. So we're pretty close to having caught up. And, you know, we killed 3 furnace golems that we've seen this, last co-op session we killed 3 furnace golems doing all this content. Ugh, this is also going to be fun with a crap ton of runes. But I think this is just how it's gotta be. Oh, this doesn't seem so bad actually. In fact, this seems pretty tame. Yeah. Seems like a very tame jumping puzzle. It's barely a puzzle. Always check behind waterfalls, rule 101 of playing any sort of adventure game. Right. A hip-hoppopotamus. We are looking for a place. That's all just waterfall. But hippopotamus, I am allowed to summon Andreas for to help me out. Oh, there's a second hippopotamus. Why do I keep saying it as hippopotamus? I don't know, I just like the idea of hippopotami that do hip-hop. I am a very strange and silly person, and if you didn't realize that by now, then I wonder what sort of heavy medication you've been on. Huh. The sky has turned rather gloomy. Man. I'm pretty sure this isn't the depths yet of how deep it can go. Oh Lord! It goes deeper. And in fact, I'm starting to think that it might have to go deeper before I find a grace. Which is strange to me. This seems like the kind of area that you would put a grace in. Further back up the cliffs, we had two distinct places. So maybe something on that island that is between the two hippopotamuses. Smithing stone 1. Really? I'm looking around and really only see these two. What else is here? You know what? I'm just going to summon Andreas and fight them, because I don't want to have to go down here later. Pretty sure it spotted me now. Oh, wow! Really? I am impressed, sir. I thought it was outside your reach. Oh! Ow. Oh! Crap. Erdtree fragment. Alright. There's the second. Haha! This time I was expecting your reach. Another Erdtree fragment. Well, now I definitely have enough for a level up. Unfortunately, we're still no closer to finding a grace. So I guess the only option left is to do the next jumping puzzle, which I believe is over here by the birds. Yeah, it's over here. Good luck. Thank you, kind commenter. Oh, lordy. Yeah. I wonder. I think that's fine. Yeah. This is one of those where I think people are probably overcomplicating it by getting on torrent. And then trying to correct mid-jump. Oh, hello. Any more? Yes! There's a whole bunch more, in fact. Ooh. Trixie. What am I even targeting? Yeah, no, it is. Alright. Right, that killed two of them. Hello? Oh. Hey, there's another catacomb. Well, it's a grace. I'll take that. The Darklight catacombs. I'll take a grace. Well, we are deep again. another Shadow Tree blessing. Excellent. And on that note, I'll end this episode and I'll see you in the next one.